Hey guys, welcome to my Loom for today, Friday, December 11th, closing the gap. Um, Here's the agenda for today, guys. Hopefully, you did the do now already, and then I'm gonna just quickly review the expectations for closing the gap because I think some of you have forgotten. Then I want you to obviously watch the Loom on on the main idea, which you're doing right now, if you can hear me. And then the end, after the Loom, you'll have an assignment where you find the main idea on a Schoology assessment. Excuse me. So again, the objectives, you'll understand the process for closing the gap for English. Oh my God, I'm sorry. And students will review and practice identifying the main idea of a passage. So just to review the expectations. So remember, guys, you have to sign in every Friday and complete the do now. Then the do now will count for 1 point and your attendance. Please review all folder content. Don't just go right to the assignment, okay? Make sure to read everything, watch everything that is listed. Complete any assignments. And if you have a question about anything, contact me by either Schoology message or by email at docon@prepchs.org. And closing the gap, remember the format will remain the same throughout the year. So for an assessment like today, you'll have 5 attempts and your top score will count. So don't worry about getting things wrong. Just keep trying. If you attend each Friday and complete all work, you will not fail the class. And most of your lessons and assignments will come from John Langen's 10 Steps to Improving College Reading Skills, which today will be more from, because last week was more just like an ed puzzle from a video. So this will be more in line with the book that we're supposed to use. All right, so main ideas. The question you always want to ask yourself is, what's the point of the passage, or what's the main point of the passage? People ask this question when they want to know a speaker or writer's main idea. Determining the main idea or point is the most important key to good comprehension, to good understanding of the passage. Because once you find the main idea, everything sort of goes from there. All right, look at this cartoon. Our marriage has problems. He likes to spend money. I like to save it. He's a night person. I am a day person. He likes sports. I hate them. So what's the author's main point in this cartoon? And I'll tell you, it's one of the sentences. So is the main point that he likes to spend money? I like to save it? No, that's just one of the details, right? He likes sports. I hate them. That's just a detail, right? So look for the main point, the most general point. Our marriage has problems, right? So the author's point is that the marriage has problems. Notice that the wife supports her point with solid examples. So these 3 are examples of the marriage having problems, right? Her husband likes to spend money. She likes to save it. He's a night person. She's a day person. He likes sports. She hates sports. These are all great supporting details, right? And they all support the point that the marriage has problems. So that's the main idea. The marriage has problems. So some tips for finding the main idea. Again, look for the most general sentence. Ask yourself, what's the author's main point? If you pick a sentence that has a specific detail in it, then it's definitely not the main idea. So look again. And probably most importantly, look for list words. What I mean by list words are, if you look in the box, these are examples of list words. Several kinds or ways, 3 advantages of, various reasons for, several causes, 5 steps. There's a number of effects, some factors among the results, a series of. These are common words that often signal this is the main idea. If you look on the left side, they're called list words because they. Oh my god! Sorry. They're called list words because they signal that a list of some kind is coming. For instance, there are several ways to change a light bulb. So if I saw that sentence in a passage and then there was a bunch of sentences after that, I would expect there to be a list of at least 3 to 4 ways to change a light bulb to follow that sentence, right? So therefore, the sentence with the list word in it is often the main idea. So if you see any phrase that looks anything like these, several, various, some, and then like steps or kinds or types or ways or reasons, whatever, any kinds of list phrase like this often says this is the main idea. All right, so check out this paragraph. Now, I know this probably looks scary because it's long, but again, we're just looking for the most general sentence, maybe a sentence that has a list word in it, list words. Again, what's the main point? And we're not looking for details. We're looking for the main idea. School bullies have been around as long as there have been schools. Studies reveal several reasons why some children become bullies. Research shows that a certain combination of size and personality may be one factor. Bigger, more aggressive children are more likely to try to dominate their smaller, quieter peers. Another factor linked to bullying is overexposure to violent TV programs. By the time the average American child is 10 years old, he or she has watched thousands of acts of violence, including assault and murder. Such exposure can lead to aggression and violence. Finally, exposure to real violence is a factor in bullying. Studies indicate that victims of bullies often turn into bullies themselves. Whether abused by family members or tormented by other kids, bullies typically learn their behavior from others. Look closely into the eyes of a bully, and you may be looking into the eyes of a former victim. So again, we're looking for the most general sentence and maybe a sentence that has one of those list words in it. So I know a lot of you want to look at the first sentence always, right? School bullies have been around as long as there have been schools. Okay, well, that's a good sentence, but if that's the main idea, then the rest of the paragraph would be about the history of bullies, right? How long bullies have been around. So maybe it would talk about, like, back in the 1700s there were bullies, back in the 1800s there were bullies. But that is not what this paragraph is about, right? It's not about the history of bullies or how long they've been around. It's, look at the second sentence. Studies reveal several reasons why some children become bullies. So it's going to list not how long bullies have been around, but why, the reasons why some children become bullies. It's very different. So that's the main point, right? Studies reveal several reasons why some children become bullies. And I see a list phrase, right? Several reasons. What are the several reasons? Well, they talked about size and personality, overexposure to violent TV, and exposure to real violence, right? So these are the supporting details. This main point, though, this main idea sentence is the most general sentence, and it has these list words. Another way you can think of it is an umbrella. So think of the main idea as the umbrella idea. The main idea is the author's general point, so all of the other material fit under the umbrella. The other material that's under the umbrella is the supporting details, right? Examples, causes, reasons, facts, statistics, any information that helps to explain the main idea. So check out this umbrella diagram. And I'll post these slides today, guys, so you can go and check them out on your own too. All right, let's do one more together before I let you go, and you can do your assignment. Let's check out this sentence, this paragraph, and remember the tips here on the right. Chicken is a popular holiday food in my family. Light arguments always arise because of it. Simply put, there are various opinions on how to cook chicken in my family. My mom likes to bake chicken. My grandmother prefers to grill the meat. My sister is the most unhealthy of us all. She swears by fried chicken. All right, so again, so the topic we know is about chicken, right? Topic's chicken. What's the main idea? Well, is it chicken is a popular holiday food in my family? Yeah, okay, that could work. Um, but is there a better main idea? Light arguments always arise because of it. Okay, but there's nothing else really about the arguments, right? Simply put, there are various opinions on how to cook chicken in my family. Well, I see that various opinions, right? And immediately I know that that is a list phrase. So this is probably the best main idea because then you get the various ways on how to cook the meat. So that's your main idea. All right, that's it. Please go to today's folder, complete the main idea practice. Let me know if you have any questions. Email me. And this assignment is due tonight at 11:59 p.m. Bye, guys.